If there's one actor who knows how to wield that power, it's Denzel Washington. You've seen it before. A reporter leans in with a loaded question, thinking they've cornered him. But within seconds, the script flips. Calm tone, sharper logic, sometimes just silence.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
And you see the emergence of white supremacists and racists.
You see the emergence.
It didn't emerge this year.
Politics. The question is sharp, the timing intentional. The reporter isn't curious. He's fishing. But Denzel, he doesn't bite.
What was the question?
Well, that was the question. Who you wound up supporting in the election, presidential election?
None of your business.
That's how you draw a line. A boundary so firm it doesn't even need explanation. But the moment isn't finished yet. In one interview, when the talk shifted to crime and systemic oppression, Denzel dropped a perspective no one saw coming.
It was something I read where you talked about your people from Mount Vernon saying that, you know, like they've done like 40 years in the penitentiary together. So, and, you know, incarceration rates in America has been a problem, especially as opposed to minorities. And Roman delves into the issues around the legal system. Do you think we've made any headway in the
I
legal
think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the takeaway. Don't look for saviors in politicians. Start with accountability at home. There's humility in that. Fix what's close, build the foundation, then take on the system. The voice is steady, unflashy, the kind that reminds you, real change starts on the ground. There are some questions that sound compassionate, until you realize they're just rehearsed victimhood narratives. In one interview, the focus was on Hollywood stereotypes, and the host walks in certain he's setting a trap, sure he's about to corner him. But Denzel doesn't debate headlines, he dismantles assumptions. The interviewer presses about backsliding, but you aren't buying the hysterics.
Now, again, when I talk about Hollywood, do you think those stereotypes, and this is actually Obama pointed out, the stereotypes that had been presented about African Americans in the movies have affected the society's treatment of African Americans?
I'm sure, yeah. Yeah.
And do you feel now things have changed? And
Things have been changing. It didn't start this week. I've been in this business 40 years. In the 40 years, things have changed a lot. Things are continually changing for the better.
But the reporter insists.
But when you look now at what's going on outside in the political sphere, and you see the emergence of white supremacists and racists.
You see the emergence.
It didn't emerge this year.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is we are regressing in some way.
Right.
Those guys, we thought we eliminated them,
Well, you can't
and suddenly they are
you
back.
understand this. You can't legislate love. You heard what I just said? You can't legislate love. You can change laws, but you can't legislate people into loving you. It takes time, and it depends upon what's going on in their home. You can change the law, but if you go home and teach your son how to hate every day, doesn't matter what law has been changed. Until you teach your son how to love, then the law is not going to change the way your son feels. That's exactly what happens in our film.
One last attempt.
So what is Hollywood's role in changing that, in
You
ameliorating?
know,
the
you
system?
say Hollywood. There's no place called Hollywood.
You are part of Hollywood.
I'm
You're
a part of
the
the
system
human
now.
race. I'm not a part of any system. I'm a human being.
That's the boundary. Stop outsourcing responsibility to systems. Start owning it yourself. The force here is gentle but firm. Change is gradual, domestic, and human, not merely cinematic. You refuse the reduction of art to propaganda. Instead, you ask for context. Then came a question about fake news. And here, Denzel didn't just answer. He delivered a masterclass.
There's been a lot of buzz about this fake news. You were the subject of a fake news story.
Oh yeah, what'd they say? I was running for president. No, I
you
voted.
were running for-
No, what'd they say?
You switched your support.
I switched
from
yeah.
What do you make of all the fake news and it affects
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's the great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth.
And then, the final dagger.
We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
Sharp, clean, devastating. Denzel's lesson lands hard. Being first means nothing if it isn't true. The craft of journalism, like anything else, becomes what you practice, truth or noise. Next, here's a moment that sums up Denzel's way of sidestepping labels while staying rooted in who he is. Asked if he saw himself as an activist, his answer was stripped down, sharp and powerful.
Have you been an activist for a while?
I've never been an activist. No. I'm active. I mean, what is the definition of an activist?
I think you're always conscious that it's a response to things that are unjust.
I'm solution-based, not problem-stuck.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, what are we gonna do about it?
Agreed.
You know, and I stay in my lane. So for that reason, I am proud of a film like Roman Israel. Mm-hmm. You know, as in my where I am in life now, I'm in service, and I'm trying to be an advocate for good and change in thought, deed, and action.
Don't get boxed into someone else's definition. Define yourself. You can hear the precision, not dismissive, just exact. Denzel teaches the interviewer that words matter, that being active is particular work, not a headline label. Back to politics. Another reporter tried to bait him with a border wall question, but Denzel steered it right back to unity.
Hi, Denzel, back here.
Okay, I see you.
What do you think about the huge fence our president wants to build with the Hispanic world? And how many fences did you have to go through to win this award?
What?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
Okay.
How do I feel about the fence he's about to build?
Yeah.
And,
How many?
you know, I think this is what I think. I think we as Americans better learn to unite. I think we as Americans need to put our elected officials' feet to the fire and demand that they work together, or they won't get back in office.
And when asked about his own politics, he brought it back to purpose.
I get the feeling, and I may be wrong, I get the feeling that not necessarily in terms of party politics or good, but you're quite a political person, quite a connected person, quite an involved person.
Well, you know, I'm for trying to make things better. I mean, I look at it like this. You know, I even say it in the movie. You never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You know, you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
And be it money, talent, patience, love, whatever your gift is, you can't take it with you. So what are you going to do with it when you're here? Who have you lifted up? Who have you made better? Who have you helped out? Not how much do you have, but what you have. Some people have love, some have patience, some have money, some have fame. Whatever your talent is, we all have something. Help your fellow man. I mean, that's the way I look at it. At the end of the day, none of us are perfect. You know, none of us are angels, but you do the best you can with what you have.
That's the turn. From politics to legacy. Don't ask which side you are on. Ask what difference you're making. It's the moral code. Leave the world better than you found it, and measure life by who you've lifted. Finally, even late-night comedians tried their luck. Jimmy Kimmel tried to nudge Denzel into taking a jab at King Charles, but Denzel wasn't biting. But even here, the precision holds.
Is that your first king?
That was my first king that I remember.
What did you guys talk about?
It was just small talk.
Yeah,
quick
nothing.
handshake.
Yeah. Did you think about what you were going to say beforehand?
No.
No. What a job for him, though. He has to go through and like say something that everyone's going to remember what he said.
He said he loved all my movies.
Oh, he did? All of them?
Yeah, that's what he said, all of them. Don't get me in trouble with the king.
Yeah, you could be beheaded.
Yeah,
you don't want
go
any trouble there.
It's humor. But notice, still the same precision, still the same control. Across every setting, the result is the same. The interviewer walks away realizing the boundary isn't theirs to set. Because Denzel Washington doesn't get trapped in questions. He flips them. He doesn't defend his place. He defines it. You notice something as the interviews progress. The questions that sting the most are the ones that try to take your story away from you. to make your life a parable for something else. What Denzel does, time and again, is reclaim authorship. He refuses to be the prop for someone else's moral lesson. He will not be reduced to a stereotype, a rumor, or a political checkbox. He chooses the moment he wants to teach, and how. So which of these moments struck you the most? Hollywood stereotypes, the political boundary, the late-night precision? Drop your favorite in the comments. And if this breakdown of composure and control resonated, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more times legends refuse to play someone else's game.